Okay, everybody. So let's just say you've decided to download an ebook, which is a text electronic book, from our website. So we can start by going to our website. Well, this is Google today. Let's see. Bunsen burner was created today. Great. All right. So you can get to our website, which is mylibrary.us, or you can just search High Plains Library District, or I'm sure you might have it bookmarked because you use us so much. Okay, here's our website. Just like the previous video, we're going to scroll over to this online without clicking, and that brings up this drop-down. We could do ebook fiction or ebook nonfiction. I'm feeling like it's a fiction kind of day. Okay, this takes us to Overdrive, from where we download all the books. That was a great sentence. You can see in the upper right-hand corner here, powered by Overdrive. Now, there are two ways you can find books. You can browse, or you can search. We're going to start by browsing and then do a search. But first, whenever you get to Overdrive, I recommend you start by going to this tab and signing in. So, I'm going to scan my library card. Boom. I've got some stuff in my cart, so we're going to just ignore that. Let's click over here on the left side. We've got ebook fiction. Let's click that. All right, here we go. So, we've got a lot of different options here, different categories. General fiction, children and teen. You can even click this general fiction, and that'll give you everything they've got in this general fiction category. And you can see if you scroll down, there's pages and pages and pages. You can also, on the left side, on this ebook fiction, if you scroll over it, it gives you all these different options. So let's say I'm interested in historical fiction. Alright, so I can browse the available historical fiction. I can just kind of look through page by page until I find something that I like. Oh, let's see. Sure, The Blind Contessa's New Machine. That sounds wonderful. Okay, so if I'm ready to check it out, I'll say Add to Cart. Now, some of these you'll notice say Place a Hold. In fact, you'll probably notice that many say Place a Hold. Here's the difference. If I add it to my cart, that means I can check it out today. If it says Place a Hold, that means somebody else has it checked out right now, and I have to wait until their checkout expires. But if I really want the personal history of Rachel Dupree, I can click Place a Hold, and then you'll have to enter your email address. The reason being, you'll get an email once the title is available for checkout, and then you'll have 4 days to get into your account and check it out. Okay, but I don't really want to do that today. I need to check out something today because I'm going on a long, fabulous vacation tomorrow. So I'm not interested in all these books that say Place a Hold. So what I can do to make the browsing a little easier, at the top of the screen you'll see this box, Only Show Titles with Copies Available. I'm going to click that box and then click on this box that says Submit. Now you'll see I'm going to get a different list, and these are all books that are available, and they all say Add to Cart. So I'm going to go ahead and add The Book Thief to my cart because that's a wonderful book if you've never read it. So you can see I have The Book Thief. But look, I have The Road in there too because I did that last time. I don't want that anymore. So I have the option to remove. I'm going to do that. Okay, now I've just got The Book Thief. I can either continue browsing or proceed to checkout. Well, my vacation, in addition to being very fabulous, is going to be very long, so I'm going to get a second book. So I'm going to say continue browsing. Now let's say I'm not really interested in browsing. I want to see if they have a particular book. Well, there are a couple ways you can do that. You can start with this quick search over here, and let's say I like Dan Simmons. Okay, so I typed in Dan Simmons, and I get some Dan Simmons books. However, the important thing to notice here is I get a couple different things. For example, The Terror, which I'm excited to read, is an Overdrive WMA audiobook. So that's not going to work because I'm looking for ebooks, such as this Black Hills. You can also see I have Black Hills here, but that's an audiobook as well. So really the only one I'm interested in is this ebook. There is a way you can search without having to sift through all the stuff you don't want. Instead of just typing Dan Simmons in up here, what you can do is click this advanced search button. This will take you to a page that looks like this, and you can see you've got a lot of different options. I'm interested in Dan Simmons, and under this format here, I only want ebooks, so I'm going to do all ebooks. You can see too there's an option here to only show titles with copies available. So if you click that, anything that you would have to place a hold and wait for won't show up. I'm going to click search. And there we go. So now I can see, oh, I could check out Black Hills. It says add to cart instead of put a hold on it. So I'm going to do it. Add to cart. Okay, so I've got The Book Thief and I've got Black Hills in here. It tells me what it plays on. So if I'm not sure, I can always click that and get a list. And then I can continue browsing or proceed to checkout. I'm going to proceed to checkout because I'm ready to go here. Okay, this next screen, which looks very similar, has a couple differences. You can check it out for 7 days or for 14 days. Now here's how it works. If you say 7 days, you'll be able to download it and you'll be able to read it for 7 days. After 7 days, the license expires and you'll need to delete the book so that the next person can check it out. If you pick 14 days, you'll have twice as long to read the book. However, there's no way to check in a book early. So if I wanted to check out another book in that book's place, but the 14 days hadn't gone by yet, I'd just have to sit and wait until the 14 days were up. However, you can check out 10 titles at a time. So unless you can read 10 books in 14 days, which if you can, my hat is off to you in a big bad way, you'll probably be fine doing the 14 days. But if you know you're going to finish a book in 7 days, you might as well do the 7 days so that someone else can read it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll read The Book Thief first, and I'll finish it in 7 days. Then I'll start Black Hills, so I'm going to give myself 14 days. You can pick a different time period for each item you check out. This will also tell you you can have 10 at a time. I currently have 1 title checked out. And then I'll have 7 titles remaining after I check these out, because I have 2 more here, plus the one I already have checked out. So I'll have 7 left. So I'm ready to go. I'm going to say confirm checkout. Okay, these are now checked out, but not downloaded, which will be covered in the next video.